Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Injustice, marginalization of some ethnic groups, insecurity has given more voice, in fact, stronger voice to a lot of ethnic groups, a lot of people who have decided to secede, leave the country simply because they feel marginalized, not ably represented, and this has given rise to a mega rally. Should I call it mega rally? Yes, that the Oduduwa Republic, being championed by Professor Akintoye, where they want massive representation of the Odua people. I'm talking about Yoruba nation coming out to tell the whole world that they want to leave Nigeria simply because of the so many reasons they've mentioned and much more. But as we speak, in Iwo, that's somewhere between Ojomoniya in Ibadan or your state, there's a massive awareness going on right now as at the time of filing this report. I think about an hour ago thereabout. But before going to the news proper to find out what it is that is going on right now, and the fact that say, look, police definitely cannot stop their agitation. Would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Professor Banji Akintoye, President General of Ilana Omoodua, the umbrella body of over that's more than 200 self-determination groups agitating for Odua Republic. That's very nice, really, as in they came together about 200. That's really beautiful. But let's continue anyway. He said these guys are actually agitating for Oduduwa Republic. They said the police could not stop the ongoing agitation for Oduduwa Republic. Akintoye made a disclosure in his reaction to the statement made by the new Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, that he would go after agitators for self-determination in the country. Wow, this is really very strong, I must say. Well, the spokesperson for Ilana Omoodua, that's Maxwell Adeleye, quoted Akintoye as saying Ilana Omoodua is not the only organization agitating for self-determination in Yoruba land. There are more than 100 organizations, both at home and in the diaspora, that want self-determination. Take, for instance, on October 1st, 2020, we told our people to come out to stage a peaceful rally to drum up support for self-determination. Yoruba people came out peacefully in 166 countries of the world. The message was loud and clear. Let me also say that the struggle of Yoruba people for self-determination is beyond what anyone can threaten. Let me say this to you: a group of the first generation of Yoruba in diaspora, dating back to the 17th century, recently contacted me through their chairman based in Uruguay. These people express their commitment towards the struggle for self-determination, and they are willing to return home to defend their ancestral land. Okay, you see, sometimes when people are gentle and quiet, they just assume that the gentility is a sign of weakness. It is not. It's just for peace to reign. Before now, I thought that Ilana Omoodua was just one body. All right. Even before the Ilana Omoodua, I think it was Yoruba Nation. Yeah, it was actually named Yoruba World Congress, that's YWC, and later on, I guess due to for ethnic recognition to buttress the fact that they're actually looking at Yoruba Nation, they now put it Ilana Omoodua, to give it a Yoruba forbearing, to give it that Yoruba look, okay. And initially, I thought that Yoruba One Voice or Yoruba One Congress, which later became Ilana Omoodua, I think they had a little fractional issues, but was resolved. Okay, but I thought it was just one or two persons coming together. I never knew there were about 200 of them, as in coming together so that the body will become stronger, it becomes a voice to be reckoned with, and it will become a voice that when they speak, the world listens. And to think that Professor Banji, Professor Akintoye, is not just an ordinary person, it's an intellect, is one who understands the terrain. He has been in politics in his days, in his younger days, and he understands this. And he's saying, look, we're going to go through this, okay, but we're going to make it very bloodless. Okay, we're going to use whatever intellect we have in our hands. We're going to use whatever UN charter we can lay our hands and lay holds on, and we're going to get our determination however we will think. But he needs to reawaken or awaken the youth of the consciousness of the fact that they can't just be slaves in their own land. Okay, to worsen the situation, we can see what is happening in Southwest. Of course, not just Southwest, in the whole of the South general. Ebonyi got the first share, Enugu got the first share, Benue got the first share. In fact, the southern part of Nigeria, general Benue, I think is the middle belt. The southern part of Nigeria started feeling the terrible effects of insecurity coming strictly from Fulani bandits, where they're actually begging for amnesty. As in, they're not even begging. Gume is actually, moving forward, pushing for amnesty for persons who have been displacing Nigerians in Oyo, in Ogun rather. We had internally displaced persons in Ogu moving to Benin Republic simply because home was no longer sweet home to them. And these guys, and this Ogun, Oyo, Ekiti, Osun, Lagos, Ondo, and the rest are all under Southwest. And they say, look, we can't contain this anymore. Don't forget that Mieti Allah has said that the headsmen have said that the Fulanis, they have about 3 million of them coming home, and they're like orphans without a land, and they're demanding that they want their grazing route opened back for them, or else 10 years is even too small. There may likely not be any peace for Nigerians. That was made sometime when they had their meeting with the Arawa youth and the rest. And they made that statement insisting that they have about 3 grazing routes in Oyo State alone. And Oyo is also part of Southwest, and it's part of the Oduduwa nation we're talking about, as in Southwest, where they're actually agitating for Oduduwa as well. And now imagine them saying that if you do not give us a grazing route in that place, that's Fulani saying that, then you are clearly saying that you don't want peace. And these guys are saying, look, if that's how you want to play this game, please, we want our nation and want it peacefully. And if you think that they don't have intellectuals, just like Gume said at some time, I think some weeks back, he said some of all these people agitating for secession, Biafrans and Oduduwa agitators, they are miscreants. Do you honestly want to tell me that Professor Banji Akintoye is a miscreant, a professor of repute? The man, no, please. So sometimes, because you don't buy the idea doesn't mean that they are miscreants. So what will you call bandits? You said they shouldn't call them criminals, that they are bandits. You just begin to see the talk words, psychological imbalancing that is coming out here. But Akintoye already has started talking, and the mega rally is scheduled for 17th of April. Okay, but then there's already a warm-up rally going on in Iwo Road, Iwo in Ibadan, Oyo State, about an hour thereabout ago, and they're sensitizing their people to desire to a better nation, and they just quietly want to leave. I do not know how the government will look through this, but I do know that this may not come quite easy. Let's put in our comment section. What's your take?